Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another Sports Frenzzyy podcast. And I know that you're used to seeing us at nights, but guess what? Our faces are bright and early this morning. It's currently what 11:15 a.m. Jamaica time, and it's what 12:15 your time, Kemps.
Yes, sir.
All right. So as you can see, guys, today is the day. Today's the day that some fans will feel hilarious. Some will feel under the cush, feel like crying based on who their team is going to draw. Today is the day, and I'm not talking about All Fools Day. Today is the day that it will be the World Cup draw. A lot of interesting things to look forward to. And as you can see on the screen, I have with me the voice himself. As you can see as well, the voice is a big English fan. So welcome once again. Welcome, bro. Think good?
Mhm.
All right. Perfect. As a friend in the comment section, the big up yourself, family. Also see Lata in the comment section, Shakes. Also see Robbie Rich. Robbie Rich will sell out the show from
Robbie,
whenever.
Robbie Rich, you run
But
from the
big up everybody in
basketball
the
show,
comment
Robbie
section.
Rich. What's it,
Man,
Chris?
Robbie Rich sell out the thing, brother.
Christoph
You
Fuller.
know from when?
Christoph, why you ever started the bad mind so early in the morning, boss? Why you ever started the bad mind business, sir? The morning just start. You come with your bad mind self, brother. What's going on with you, man? What's it? England getting the group
Producer
of
Christoph saying that England get a group of. But lot of interesting thing to look forward to. And yes, Fred say that that's look like every World Cup England get group of death. There's also Demo saying that part one the winner coming in from, and for the
Yep.
people that don't actually know, let me just run through quickly for the teams in part one. So in part one we have Qatar, the host nation, we have Belgium, we have world number one Brazil, we have France, we also have Argentina, England, Spain, and Portugal. So those are the teams in part one. And all of those teams will be in a group by themselves. Now, part two, we have Denmark, we have the Dutch, that's Netherlands, and we have my side. There it is, man. See the badge? Yeah, man. Then we also have Switzerland, we have Croatia, we have Uruguay, we have USA, and we also have Mexico. Now, look at part three, and in part three, we have Iran, Japan, Morocco, Serbia, Poland, South Korea, Senegal, and Tunisia. In part four, we have Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, Canada, Cameroon, and the next three will be sorted out in June. So those three are Wales. It's either going to be Wales or Ukraine or Scotland, because Ukraine and Scotland is going to play off for the spot to play off against Wales to determine who make it through. Then in the next playoff, we're going to have New Zealand, who is from Oceania, playing off against Costa Rica, who finished fourth in CONCACAF. Alright, so give me a second. Let me add these gentlemen. Welcome, gentle folks. How are y'all doing?
But they're working on something. What
Yeah,
work? Some of us like keep on come on.
same
No
here.
problem, man. We like the
But
we
I
like the
couldn't miss out.
commitment. We like the commitment, man. And also the last one we have Peru will play against either Australia or UAE. So gentle folks, in terms of favorite right now before the draft actually take place, I'm going to start with Kims. Who you have as a favorite right now? Because it's not clear cut as some people make it out to be.
Well, I mean, I would really and truly have to go by the rankings, and Brazil overtake Belgium. Brazil is now the world number one. But in all seriousness, I'll have to go with Argentina.
Wow.
Again, Argentina has been playing, I wouldn't say they have been playing exciting football, but they've been playing winning football, and they've been playing tournament type of football. And they haven't lost. They haven't lost. I think they have drew a couple of games. I think the last game they drew with Ecuador 1-1. I think, but the most important thing is that they haven't lost. So I
Like
think Argentina.
10 games
Huh?
now, too. Like 31, 32.
Yes, I think it's around
I think
30.
they're like
32.
32, 31, 32 games unbeaten.
Yep.
Yeah, so Argentina is a favorite for me, but England is my side, but we are ranked number 5, so that should tell you that we are no threat whatsoever. So, but Argentina is the favorites.
All right. Ryan, we have as the favorites right now.
Favorites, I'm going to give it the 3 favorites in my mind. It would be France, Brazil, and everybody hyping up Argentina, so I'm going to work with the hype and say Argentina.
All right. And Shakes.
Let us see what those 2 South Americans can do anyway.
Said Argentina, Brazil, and those sort of teams, France as well. And Shakes, Dima's are born to pick with you last night. They want to call you out a couple of times well on the cricket show. I know that you weren't tuning,
Yeah.
but he did call you out.
In relation to what?
When the man picked West Indies to win, you said that Dima is a madman and he always go over bounds with the prediction. So the man tell us, yo, he was right.
Okay, but I also said that West Indies needed to get 100 run lead, and they would have a chance of winning the game.
Yeah, well, just watch over the cricket show and you'll hear all about it. But
Boy, Dima is very strange.
World Cup favorite.
All right, yeah, for the football thing now. Boy, it's a tough one to call, but if I had to go with one pick right now, I would say France. France has to start as favorite. Have to. They have the best team in the world, right? Yeah, right now.
I agree.
All you have to do is just put France in a situation where Mbappe have to come clutch, and we know what will happen.
Brother, the man was clutching 20. What are you talking about?
But you know what Kems, as you said that, right? But that's not the case for France. Because the French team, they didn't win the World Cup because of Mbappe. It was actually their entire forward line that contributed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so France is not heavily reliant on one person.
Sure. All right, Ryan, dark horse for you.
Dark horse.
Dark horse. Oh,
I am going with Spain and your team.
Interesting.
You guys tell me that we have a very good coach, we have a magician, and we have a very good young team. So I'm going to give you guys dark horse along with Spain.
Listen, dark horse has to be Brazil. Yeah, you know why? No. You know what? You know why I have them as dark horse? Because guess what? Realistically speaking, does anybody here on the panel have Brazil to win the World Cup?
Probably not on the panel, but in the world, yeah, a lot of persons.
No. Oh, you do, Ryan? You have Brazil as the number 1 team to win the World Cup?
I have them as a favorite to win the World Cup. I just gave you the 3 favorites.
Which were who and who?
Argentina, Brazil, and France.
Of course, but Shakes, FIFA, along with all the betting sites, have Brazil as the favorites.
Yeah, man, Brazil go into every single World Cup as favorites. We all know that. It's just because of history. But we're not using history, right? And I'm also not using their CONMEBOL qualification, because guess what? Brazil do that almost every single World Cup bar one, right? So, but when we talk about the team itself, we have all, like, even on this show, we always talk bad about Brazil. and then all of a sudden we are now going into the World Cup, and then we're gonna say, oh, Brazil starts as favorites. No, so that means you guys were lying from before.
No,
then.
We talk bad about every team, but at the end of the day, you have to choose one.
No, man, we talk bad about Brazil.
Brazil are world number one, brother.
Brazil as a world number one cannot be a dark horse. They're closer to favorites than
Cannot.
a dark horse. But for me,
Listen, guys, every single day you come here and beat the talisman for Brazil. Just think about the makeup of the Brazilian team. You guys are just going based off history.
Hold on.
But hold on. But let me ask this simple question. Is Brazil a better team than England right now?
Yes.
Yes, they're world number one.
Oh my God! Come on, guys, stop doing that, no? Take the show serious, no?
I'm very serious.
Listen, guys, stop joking out the show.
England is overrated, remember?
Oh my God. Levon. Germany. Brazil is a better team than Germany?
Of course. I'm ranked number 12 in the world.
Hey, listen.
Y'all joking out the team. Stop it.
Really quickly, right? I have two dark horses in this. Denmark.
There you go.
And Croatia for me. I think those two teams, given obviously you know, when it come on to these kind of competitions, you need a little bit of luck. You know, you need to be on the better side of the bracket, and then you can squeeze out some wins. Because I believe that last World Cup that benefited England a whole lot. You know, being on the better side of the bracket.
They played nobody.
All right, let me be honest. One second. You asked me if Brazil is a better team than England. What I would say though is that England have a better front line than Brazil. But the defense and the goalkeeper Brazil all the way.
So you're saying Brazil has a better team than England?
I'm going to say yes. No, rank number one.
You're lying to yourself.
No, we beat every team. So we'll come here and we'll beat Brazil. We beat every team.
But not like Brazil.
No, you beat Brazil more than all of we.
Yeah, because Brazil is my team.
Exactly. So you can't say we do it too, just as you. We don't do it as much as you.
But you guys always agree with what I say.
Yeah, because you were beating aspects that we agree with.
So hold on. So if there are deficiencies, in the team.
Yeah, how is it
you're going to prop up the team just because it's a World Cup and Brazil have 5 World Cups?
World number one, don't come with that.
Belgium based on the last ranking, which is what FIFA is actually drawing the World Cup from.
No, they're drawing from this ranking.
No, from March 31st, they are actually doing the ranking. So stop there.
Brazil is world number one. It was yesterday, March 31st, that Brazil was number one.
Exactly.
Belgium. Where do you guys have Belgium?
Look at the order of the pattern. You see that they're doing it based on.
Yeah, man. So I'm saying, what about Belgium?
No,
Belgium not gonna win.
Huh?
Belgium is ranked number 2. And
I know. So that's why I'm asking you guys about Belgium now.
Their side is aging. It's gone past
quarterfinal.
All right. So you don't even really have them up there because guess what? You can identify deficiencies in the team, right? There's the same way even with the Brazilian team. You can identify deficiencies. So don't tell me just
in every team though.
Brazil is number one and we identify deficiencies with them. So we're going to identify deficiencies with everybody.
You're not going to try to use Brazil again if you try to corner win. You think you're smart?
Listen, I'm not trying to corner anybody. As I said, I know how you guys feel and have been talking about Brazil from even last year. So you guys can't get up and switch.
If a team is number 1 and 2 and we're finding deficiencies with them, imagine those below them.
And Pepe Paul asking about perfect team. We're not talking about perfect team, but every single day we literally lay out reasons why this particular team not like can't win the trophy. And I'm talking in general. Huh?
Kems started?
Not yet. Let me walk out with the trophy now. That England can probably collect if Brazil choke.
But anyway, anybody that really, you know what's funny? None of y'all going to go to Just Bet and put money on Brazil. That's the funny thing. None.
Why would we do that?
That's the whole point.
But would I put money for my own team? I'm not put no money for Brazil.
No, not a problem, Kems. But you would not put any money whatsoever on the Brazil team because you guys know that it's unlikely for them to win the trophy.
All right, put it this way, Shakes. Put it this way, Shakes. If Brazil win the World Cup, I am not surprised. Yeah. I'm not shocked. I'm not going to be like, wow, I can't believe them.
No, you wouldn't be. No, you wouldn't be. Because they have World Cup pedigree. That's all.
That's what I said. That's why they have to be a favorite.
Yeah, man, I know, but you see, you guys are just using history to determine the favorite tag. But really and truly, that's not how it goes for the World Cup. Yeah, remember, listen, the betting companies, just want sure money. It's like when you want some money to come into your coffers for like the odd man like Kems and Pepe Paul, who going to end up put money on the real dark horse, right? And hope that they win, or even his team, like, well, both your teams, Ryan and Kems, in terms of like England, you might catch a little $5,000 on them, hoping that they win. However, the betting man wants sure money to come into the coffers so that he can actually pay out the outliers. It is so it goes in terms of with betting companies.
So if Brazil win them, bro.
I think it's about to begin.
So if Brazil win them, bro.
If Brazil wins,
then bro.
Very likely. If Brazil, France, you're going to have probably a lot of people that put on Spain too and Germany. Those 4 teams.
But as I was saying earlier, the producer said that Senegal and Denmark is his dark horses.
Yeah, but Denmark would be my true. Apart from Brazil, Denmark would be my next team in terms of as in a true dark horse that really doesn't have any World Cup pedigree.
And here it's Fernando saying that Netherlands will be my dark horse.
Yeah.
Kims, if your thing is faster than mine, you just go ahead as I say and you have to draw the close.
Alright. Netherlands as a dark horse. Netherlands are more my favorite to not come out of the group. Whatever
to not come out?
Yeah, Netherlands are good, brother. Who coach Netherlands side?
Louis VG.
They know a top 10 team.
They are.
As in, they've been playing decent, doing Kems. As in, they've been playing decent.
Playing good.
Yeah,
not even decent. They've been playing good, man, since they take them over.
Yes,
and one thing that you pointed out, Kems, in terms of the whole group thing, they can end up in a group because remember, you can have 2 European countries that get grouped together. So they can actually end up in a group where, you'll probably play with one of the big boys. So you're going to end up avoiding them, like in the round of 16 quarterfinals. Yes, so they can end up reaching far in the tournament.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, like if England and Germany meet, both will come out, we can't meet again till 7.
Yeah, this brother does so well with England and Germany.
Get to
somebody
that early. At least we know, say, if we meet, we won't necessarily knock out each other.
People have been begging for England, Netherlands, and Denmark to be in the same group with England so that they avoid those teams early.
So everybody on the stream, big up on yourself, man. Keep the viewership coming up. We're at 13 right now. We need some more, man. Big day.
We're watching we're going to watch the draw live here.
No, we can't watch it live. We don't want to be copyrighted.
I'm following it.
Oh, because I don't have any other options to watch it, I'm not there on the yard.
We'll give them, man.
What kind of yard?
Let's start it?
No, not start it.
in terms of
No.
coming out and all of that. But the
Yeah.
draws and start like this.
So when the next 5 minutes are something coming out, go watch it.
Yeah, man, that's a word. But Shakes, I know that you're a big following of one CRP winner. You think that they have a legitimate chance of winning this World Cup because following the trajectory that has happened from when I think it's from around 2014 come along, the top scorer of Euros always end up winning the World Cup. You know that last time Griezmann was the top scorer at Euros, France ended up winning the World Cup. Now you have CR7 as the top scorer at Euros. Do you think that Portugal can win it?
But guess what? No, there's one man that prevents them from winning the World Cup. The coach, like he's just nonsense.
Who's the top scorer? Who's the top scorer for Portugal?
Christie.
No. As in at the last Euro.
Euro.
Yeah.
Oh, the Euro. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a coach. The coach is the main problem. I don't know. That team, even for that North Macedonia game, where the commentator was saying that Portugal can be brilliant on the day, and then you're like, but you guys have excellent players and you just underperform, right? And I think the coach just does not get it right in terms of the makeup of the team.
I want Portugal. I want Portugal in England group. I want to get them out early.
But you want everybody out early, sir. But if you get Portugal, won't you end up with one of the big teams next in the round of 16 or quarterfinals?
We can't get Portugal. Portugal seeded.
Oh, they are.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot. All right. So these teams will avoid each other. Belgium, Brazil, France, Argentina, England, Spain, and Portugal. All those will avoid each other in the group stages.
So Portugal seeded and not Germany.
If Italy had
Germany's in part 2. So one of those top teams will face the possibility of getting Germany.
They're like Brazil and Germany sound good.
I don't mind.
You say you don't mind it?
No, brother. I have a lot of confidence in my team right now.
That would be an excellent draw, Brazil and Germany. At least Brazil wouldn't have to worry about Germany in the knockout phases until the semi or final.
No, Robert, it's Germany not good, brother. Number 12 within our world, brother.
I think any Brazilian fan would take that.
Cafu to backside.
We can play out a draw in that game. Where Levon can work out something, you know?
No, man, the World Cup business, man.
Yeah, man, we can play.
Somebody tell me better to come second in your group, you know?
Correct.
Remember with us, remember with England. Come second and get easy bracket.
Yeah, man.
JJ, a catcher. Like you might eat too much McDonald's though.
Alright, and here's trying to ask, which of the CONCACAF team we expect to go far in the tournament?
Mexico.
Canada.
Nobody now for a second round.
Canada can possibly get to the quarterfinals. But Mexico is trash. USA is
Canada
trash.
don't have the tournament experience.
It don't matter. They don't need it. USA don't have none either because all of the players that are from this team.
Asia, CONCACAF.
They haven't been to the World Cup.
Asia, CONCACAF, and Africa. I don't have any of them going quarterfinals.
And as Jason just said, all 21 nations of the World Cup have been won by nations with the same nationality as their coach. So right off all teams with foreign coaches, including Belgium.
Yeah, we did that already.
But
I'm going to left for now.
All right.
That's how it goes. The people are slow down, man. Then tell we 11:30 and all now.
Can I tell you?
Where's it? They come like the Jamaicans who tell us to pull up somewhere at 11 o'clock and now 12 o'clock.
They're late, eh?
Yeah.
And then they tell you that it's Jamaican time.
Yeah.
West Germany is a winning
Grandpa
team in
Saturday, man. Grandpa Saturday. Yeah, your team slow.
competition with 25 matches. Love to Mateus.
Emerald saying that they're gonna put Canada in a group of death, maybe. I think so. I think Canada is going to end up in a group of death.
Germany in 1990.
Also joining us this evening, the first male footballer to score 100 international goals.
Levon, you're gonna get the World Cup veteran on the screen.
Dragon check.
International goals in 149 games.
Go again?
No, I'm saying you're gonna get the World Cup draw on the screen.
No. We're trying it backstage, but it was not being. If I had the laptop, then I could have. But we're trying it backstage, but it wasn't possible.
All right.
His nation at the Olympics, he was the
This brother is wilding, fam. So Jason saying that if United get Tenag, they are my favorites for the World Cup.
Hey, listen, LVG already I tell Ten Hag say, yo, don't go to Manchester United. And they say Ten Hag reply and he said, you know, you have a lot of friends in the industry. Really? You see there? Or probably end up with Pochettino.
Listen to me, dog. Van Gaal is I don't want to say waste man, but Van Gaal is a clown. Van Gaal got the most money you can possibly think of to spend in United history and buy pure garbage. So I don't want to hear nothing from Van Gaal. Wow.
also joining us, one of only 2 coaches to manage at 5 FIFA World Cups.
Bora.
Milutinovic. Yes, but with 5 different nations: Mexico, Costa Rica, USA, Nigeria, and in 2002 China. And it's quite a character.
Robert, it's like you don't understand. You hear that coaches from overseas don't win World Cup, boss. I'm telling you, man.
That means Portugal have a chance, eh?
Yeah, man. Of course, I have to give them a chance, man. Once you're in pot one, without the exception of Qatar, you stand a chance.
Yes, you're not sure leave out your team inside in a pot 2.
My team have no chance.
I wonder how many teams have actually been in pot 2 and won the World Cup.
Alright, so in pot 2 you have Netherlands, Germany, Uruguay, Switzerland, Croatia.
No man, I know the teams, you know. But I'm saying I wonder like when the draw has been made.
Yeah. That's what they're saying.
For example, suppose Germany go on to win the World Cup, they would be in pot 2. Yeah. That would be interesting to know how many times that has happened. Or if it's just from pot 1.
No man, he's not talking about that. Alright, like you'd have a pot 1 before. So no, generally most World Cups and normal teams not a pot 1 in a point. So like in history, how much teams that come from a pot 2 has won the World Cup?
The fans are delighted, the Arabs are delighted, and hopefully this will have positive impact on the future generation. We hope from the fans across the world.
Yo. Yeah, all gone. Yeah, but just pop in for a couple minutes. You see the background with the thing when it can't get copyrighted, so you cannot play in the background. Like we're here it's in the background. So now for mute the back.
Alright, so Kim, mute your mic.
Yeah. Come in and hear it and I say, oh now play the thing in the background. But second thing is I want to give my thing there from a Spanish fan point of view, because a lot of people think Messi Spain are going to the World Cup. I'm not saying that. I think I think most of us as Spanish fans, the most optimistic Spanish fan, can see the Spain go through a transitional period. We're come through with the Gavis and the Pedris of this world and the youngsters. Me personally, not expect us to win. So me just go into the World Cup with a free hit. Anything happen. In the Euros, when you hear me say champions elect, me now come at the World Cup and say no champions elect and whatever. So from a Spanish point of view,
You take a step back.
Yeah, it's a free hit for me this World Cup. With the transitional and the youngsters and all of this thing, especially the fact that we can't go with the Morata leading the line. It just not go work fast.
It wanna be impossible though. It wanna be impossible for you to win though.
No, Spain cannot win this World Cup. That is impossible.
Come on, bro.
That is impossible.
Come on, bro. They're playing some damn good football.
No, I'm not sure who to say as wild horses. I never hear one of these say as wild horses. So who have now Spain as one?
Denmark, Senegal, and those teams.
So Denmark, Senegal, but nobody knows say Spain. So yes, we say nobody have Spain winning this World Cup.
You're in the favorite. You're in the favorite bracket.
No bother with that. But yeah, so that's just my 2 cents as a Spanish fan, because I'm not seeing a Spanish man on the panel, a lot of English and Germany and Brazil and all of these things. So Spanish fans out there, Frano, keep it calm. It's a free hit for us.
All right. I'm about to start,
It's going to start now. All right, so I'm going to jump and I'm going to watch it, so big up for yourself.
All right, bro. Respect. Let's see.
Kafua draw first ball. Look at Qatar. Everybody want to face Qatar.
I mean, man, I hope my side get them.
Group A. Qatar start Group A.
As expected.
Damn. Intense. What's up, Drew? A1.
Oh, they're taking long.
England at the top of the Group B.
Group B, England.
Watch Wasteman Southgate. You hate the man, this man. Hope not come with him foolishness this year.
Hey,
what A1 mean? A1 and them thing. What that mean?
I think that's the next team that will go in Group A and shit like that.
No, man. So Qatar draw first for Group A, but then them draw another ball, a red ball, and them give them A1. You know what that stands for? And then England was Group B, and them give them B1. You know what that mean?
That's why I'm saying that I think it has to do with who is going to be top of the group, and then for instance, we say Qatar draw A1, you said, right?
Yeah.
So they are going to be in Group A, and they're the first team in Group A. B1. England B1, yeah. First team in Group B. So yeah, I figure more or less that's how it's done.
Hold on, let me see. Argentina, they're the top of Group C. Let me see what they don't get.
You say Argentina get Group C?
Yeah, Argentina, the top of Group C.
All right.
Yeah, man, I like how this are going so far. It's look good.
As a producer, England get Group B in 2006. How far did it go?
Quarterfinal.
Yo,
All right.
yo, France, the top of Group D. France, the top of Group D.
All right.
Yeah, man, make them stay over there so with them arms house.
Who did see?
Argentina.
That means that in quarter, it both got them. No. Sorry. Who's against D?
D,
No, England,
France.
France,
England.
So France, England. No, man, in quarters, it look like it will be,
France
based on how it's going, it will be England against France
in quarters.
in
Oh,
quarters.
That's a easy soup. I don't know what to tell you.
And group A, that'll be A against E
A versus Argentina versus somebody else. Argentina with E
versus somebody in A.
in A.
Interesting.
All right, Spain, Group E.
All right.
Enrique to backside. Samuel Eto'o in the building.
So I say
All
it's
right.
going to be E against G and F against H for the quarters. Oh,
That's all they normally do.
wow.
Belgium, the top of Group F. Belgium, top of Group F.
All right.
Why, them boy who are drawing and betting about the foolishness, you know. Group B is supposed to be easy, cheesy.
All right, so Portugal and Brazil remain. So one will be in G and one will be in H.
Come on, I must Brazil now for G, man. Come on. Yep, Brazil for G.
All right, so Brazil will be in Group G, and then Belgium will be, not Belgium, Portugal will be in Group H.
Yeah.
So from part one, we can announce that in Group A you have Qatar.
Them say
B,
Brazil. No, they said that Brazil is the only team that has made every World Cup.
Correct. So in Group A, you have Qatar. Group B, you have England. Group C, you have Argentina. Group D, you have France. Group E, you have Spain. Group F, Belgium. Group G, Brazil. And in Group H, Portugal. So that's it for part one. So now we'll be moving on to part two, where things will start to get interesting.
Portugal best finish has been third back in 1966. Getting a lot of history lessons on this one.
That sounds like England.
That's when England won, eh?
Yeah, way back in the 1960s.
All of them. All right. Now we're about to go to part two.
All right, so Dean was asking about part two, and for the other viewers that don't know, so in part two, you have Denmark, Netherlands, Germany, Switzerland, Croatia, Uruguay, USA, and Mexico. But I need to tell British media to do better than that. Why just cater to England? Man, them are sending the tweets them dog. I think they must
Netherlands,
wow,
the first.
Netherlands and Qatar.
Yep. Watch Netherlands on them lucky backside.
Germany will draw one of the big teams.
Hey, no, please.
It's either England group or Argentina group. It's either England or Argentina.
USA.
All right, so
USA.
Netherlands get A4. What that mean?
Oh, they might go play. They might go at the bottom of the group.
Oh, okay,
They
got
might
it.
play the last match against Scotland.
Oh,
USA.
yo, England fan, they happy.
USA.
Yo, that's gonna feel nice, eh?
What Demo said? Give me USA there. No Demo,
Sorry, Demo.
Germany I get
England get
boss.
them. Whoa.
Christian Pulisic, you're used to England. Come on, boss. All right, feel good about that. Feel good
Wow.
about that one. Hold on, 2006, the USA or Trinidad who did that? Trinidad?
Both of them.
Both
Both
of them.
USA.
Oh,
Yeah,
see
we
that?
draw.
All right,
Demo
so
open and ready.
USA get B3. So then the
Yeah.
third.
They played them in the second game.
All right, let me see now. Argentina is in Group C and they drew Mexico. Hey, it's looking sticky on
So guess
Germany up
what?
there.
Guess what? We have France, Spain, Belgium, Brazil, and Portugal remaining. You have Germany in the pot still. So
See, they were coming to
Germany and
Belgium.
Denmark. Germany and Denmark. So all right, the team that remains is Denmark, Germany, Switzerland, Croatia, and Uruguay.
And Mexico is C3. So Argentina played in second. All right, this is France group now in Group D.
Germany.
Hey, please, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Even though more Brazil get Germany. France gets Denmark.
Oh,
Hey, more Germany with Portugal. Please, God, please.
brother, you remember what happened the last time?
Germany gonna beat up Portugal.
I want
A
Portugal
phony,
drop
a
out.
phony.
I want Portugal drop out. I want Portugal drop out. I don't care about Portugal.
Come
Go.
on, fam. The more European teams remain in the competition, the better it is for them to knock out the South Americans.
Me sacrifice Christie. Okay. All right. D3 for Denmark.
Demo sound like a million of the same group.
Now it's time for Spain. No, Demo over there shaking, you know.
Yeah, man. Shaking in his boots. Don't want Spain and Germany in the same group either.
Playing place so small.
Yep. Right now, Germany. Yep.
I could have called it from a long way out.
Yep.
Germany and Spain.
Yeah.
So Demo will be you against me.
Well, one thing with Demo, I'm already declare film and say, hey, Spain can't win.
Yeah, man. Me declare my hand. I don't stand a chance.
Oh my God, how many times Mexico will get drawn with Argentina, dog?
Fox fan, but why did they put Spain and Germany in the same group? That's crazy.
Huh?
And
Why did they put Spain and Germany in the same group?
Germany E3. At least we
Okay.
can win a game before we play each other and so. All right. Right now, Belgium. Belgium against Croatia.
All right, so Brazil. I think Brazil is going to get Switzerland and Portugal is going to get Uruguay.
Because they can't draw two South American teams.
That's what I'm thinking.
They can't.
They can't.
No,
So
they can't.
it will be Brazil against Switzerland, Brazil and Switzerland, and also Portugal, Uruguay.
I think so.
Yeah, I can call that from now.
Oh, so Belgium and Croatia will be the final game in a Group F. Not bad. Come on,
So Sheikh,
Brazil.
their first draws are Brazil fan with the Switzerland.
Go again.
Brazil is going to get Switzerland.
Oh, you said Brazil is gonna get Switzerland.
They drew Uruguay.
Go again?
They draw Uruguay. Brazil.
Oh, Brazil?
Oh, I think my stream is slightly delayed.
Oh,
The one that
they're explaining it. No, they're explaining so them can't go into Group G, so they must flip them.
yeah, that's what I thought.
No, yeah.
Because remember, both of them are from the same country, you know, so they can't go into the same group. Only European teams can go.
it's only the European teams that can be drawn together.
Yeah.
So them put
What?
So them put Uruguay with Portugal.
And Brazil with Switzerland.
Yep. All right.
Can you imagine? England get a nice team. USA, Argentina get a nice team. Mexico,
Netherlands get a nice team. Qatar,
France, Denmark. Can you imagine if Senegal end up in that group?
No, man, I have a feeling that Group E will be the group of death.
Yeah, because guess what? You can have the African team in that, another South American team that comes in there.
Yeah, because all right, they'll soon be moving on to pot 3, and pot 3 has Iran, Japan, Morocco, Serbia, Poland, South Korea, Senegal, Tunisia.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if blow. If we get a little Iran, England get Iran.
Oh my God! Come on, you want USA and Iran?
Yeah, man, we want to wrap up the group early and prepare. Yeah, that's man. Really easy.
But hold on, I think usually how the World Cup thing goes, you see the teams in terms of Group A, B, C, and D. They're normally on one half of the draw, and then E, F, G, H on the other half.
Correct.
Yes. So England going to have to play Netherlands, Argentina, France.
Iran is the third group in Group A.
Right. So that is out of the equation for you. Easy qualification for the Dutch.
Netherlands get an easy piece of cake.
Yeah, man. That means a Qatar can go through.
Well, it depends on the fourth team.
Iran.
I hope an African team gets into that one.
No, I want an African team, then a pack still. So B2. So the first game will be Qatar versus Iran. Oh, B2. I'm lying. No, I'm lying. Iran, England get. I apologize. Iran, England get.
So where's the England get Iran?
Yeah. They drew. No, they're not draw Group A yet. A Group B, them go by first. No, man. Iran couldn't draw away the Qatar, I'm guessing. They couldn't draw Qatar. So now, in a Group A, Senegal now. Senegal in a Group A.
Oh, so Senegal is in the Netherlands group.
Yeah.
You're gonna get in a dog. And the group is in USA and Iran.
England. USA can go through though.
Yeah, man. Let's see who then get in the final part 4.
Let's see if Senegal gets into that England group.
No, man. Senegal is in Qatar group.
Senegal is in what? Qatar?
Netherlands group.
Oh, brilliant.
Hey, it's coming home. It's coming home. Tell the world
So, all right, the first game will be England against Iran on the 21st of November.
Wow.
England got the same. Iran and Australia are the same.
All right,
Yeah,
Argentina group, Poland. Poland is
So
the third team.
so let me ask you this now, Levon.
Yeah, man, that's to prove a point.
Does it mean that that Hurricane can go home with the golden boot?
Easily.
Because these are bug teams.
Facts. But Lewandowski, now it's time to prove a point that you were robbed of that Ballon d'Or. Come on, Lewa.
As Shakes, right? Shakes.
Yeah?
That means that you say Group A to D is one side of the draw, right?
That'll be the
Yeah,
last.
group A,
That'll be
B,
the
C,
last
D
game.
would be one half of the
Spain, Germany, Belgium, or Brazil will be in the finals. Will be in the finals.
Yeah, one of them are going to the final.
Yeah. Germany, Spain, Brazil. Yeah.
One of them will be.
All right, Group D now, France and Denmark. And they will be waiting for Serbia.
But yes, back to you, Josh. You were saying for the other half of the draw, yeah, as in you have some tough teams in terms of from E, F, G, H.
They're the toughest set. Brother, you look over Group E.
Hold on the shit. Hold on, Levon. So Serbia can be placed with D, E, and F, so then put Serbia in a Group G with Brazil. So it's going to be Serbia, Switzerland.
Jason said it earlier. Where is it? Let me bring up that comment because Jason said it. Here was Jason. Serbia next. A long time ago he said it.
And it's going to be the first game, Brazil versus Serbia. Yeah, so Serbia is in Group G because
and they get an easy Group 2, brother. Brazil against Switzerland and Serbia.
Neymar can get the golden boot too.
There you go.
Nah, not happening.
Watch it. You can go on, but you can.
Not happening.
All right, so back to Group D with France. Tunisia.
Yeah. Listen, see those two teams that Brazil get, Switzerland and Serbia, those are defensive teams, so it's going to be hard in terms of to score multiple goals against them.
How did it end last World Cup? Because I think Brazil and Switzerland were in the same group.
Yeah, but they beat them 2-1.
2-1?
Exactly. Yeah. I know Switzerland not going to be an easy team to score no bag of goals against. And Serbia going to be the same thing. Serbia going to go in as the inferior team and definitely going to shut up shop.
Hey, Shake, stop it nice. Brazil we are talking about. This is the World Cup. Now tell me nothing about Serbia go shut up the shop. Brazil
yes, because remember, everybody is gonna be like, all right, yes, I'm gonna lose to Brazil and then try to win the other games.
Serbia get both 5. All right,
yeah,
so the next group, in a Spain group, Japan. So Spain, Germany, Japan.
Yeah, man, that's still not so correct what they want. But they beat me last time, they don't want to kick them up back.
Demo, you think you can beat Japan, Demo?
Japan now do nothing against my side. I'll hear you. I'll kick up Japan.
But they don't.
All right, so now move on to Group F with Belgium and Croatia. Which team left? Morocco left and Korea. Morocco and Korea left. All right, so Belgium is going to be Morocco. So Portugal going to get
Korea.
and
then Portugal get South Korea. Yeah.
Hey, this looking real good. Spain will beat Japan at least. All right.
If England don't make it to at least semis, me a beat on from now till next week. Easy beatings that, brother. Easy pickings.
Hey, we are focusing on getting out of the group. That's the first objective. Get out of
brother,
the group.
Easy one if you get out of that group.
You can't tell me anything.
All right, so it will be We're moving on to pot 4, and pot 4 we have Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, Canada, Cameroon, either Wales, Ukraine, or Scotland, either New Zealand or Costa Rica, either Peru, Australia, or United Arab Emirates.
Somebody say Russell is 70 of 31 deliveries.
Yeah.
Beat them, Russell.
Beat Dean Smith.
Dean Smith gets a lot of beating from what you know.
Yeah, man, 50 I didn't concede. But he come back and win the game for him side.
All right, so I know we're going to analyze the groups after, but really quickly, Portugal, Uruguay, and Korea. Do we think that's an easy qualification for Portugal? I don't think so.
No.
I'm waiting for the other team, but right now, looking at it, I don't think that's an easy qualification. I see a lot of draws in that, a lot of victorious.
They should win the group.
Draws in the group. Well, they should win the group.
They should win the group, though.
Who next, man?
They're going into pot 4.
All right, pot 4 now. So we start with Group A. So Qatar, Senegal, and Netherlands waiting for their last, opponent.
So Ghana and Cameroon can go in this group.
No, Canada. Come Canada. Jump in there and win something. Come in Canada. Jump in there and win something.
The next team with Qatar will be the first match.
Them say a playoff team.
All right, so it's which one of the playoff team?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. It's an IC playoff 1.
IC playoff 1?
So the one with Australia.
Oh, Australia versus.
Brother, I'm gonna watch a game there.
So they are going to move those people to Group D because of the constraints. So it's going to be Group D. So the Australian them, they are going to be in France, Denmark, and Tunisia group.
All right. So it's either Peru, Australia, or UAE.
Yeah.
Group D.
They're going to be in Group D with France.
They decide yet.
Them say some constraints, so they can't be in the first 3 groups, so they can only be in Group D. All right, so we'll start back with Group A now. Come in, Canada. Ecuador.
All right.
So Qatar first game in the World Cup is
now watch a game. The game they go boring.
Ecuador gonna beat them. Like
Ecuador against Qatar. Good start for Ecuador right here.
Good 3 points.
Yeah.
Big 3 points too.
Yeah, based on so it will be Netherlands against Senegal in their first game.
That's a tough game.
Yeah, it's a tough game.
That's a tough game for Netherlands. I can see that being a 1-1 draw, honestly.
That is what I'm looking at right now. That look like a drawn game.
All right, England. England, make we wrap this up with probably a Saudi Arabia. No, we can't get Saudi Arabia. Shit.
You're going to get either Ghana or Cameroon.
Ghana, like them Ghana player, they're rough, All right, come in. Let me see who we have. We don't really care who we got. I don't really care. I beat and teeth, same way. You're the playoff team, though. Saudi Arabia. Can't get
Saudi?
them. I think we can get them.
Can.
Hold on, let me see what they're going to say.
You want to play playoff team then, like New Zealand? That's third.
No, brother, I already get USA, brother.
No, I mean, the next one, man.
You can't get out of that. Wales, Ukraine, Scotland.
So they put Saudi Arabia in Argentina group.
Brother, easy group.
Messi can get the golden boot too.
Yeah.
And that is going to be the first game for Argentina. Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. That look like 4-love.
All right, so we have 2 groups completed already. So Group A, we have Qatar, Netherlands, Senegal, and Ecuador. We also have Group C completed. We have Argentina, Mexico, Poland, and Saudi Arabia.
Mexico can go through out of that,
They can. England is going to get either
Playoff 2. That's the next draw. Playoff 2.
Let's see, we'll get that.
Or we have a constraint, so England can't get their group there either. So they're going to put that team. They're going to put that team in Group E. So it's going to be Spain, Germany, Japan, and one of those playoff teams.
So which one will it be?
Playoff 2 is who?
I think it's going to be the Peru one.
It's the playoff 2. The playoff 2. I see
New
playoff
Zealand.
2.
New Zealand, Costa Rica.
Yeah, New Zealand, Costa Rica. That's what it is.
Yeah, no problem.
Spain and Germany can go through, man.
All
right, come on now, England. Come on, England. Who we get now? Not Canada.
They can't get Canada, bro. It's going to be
Europe,
Ghana.
We get
It's going to be
European
Ghana or Cameroon.
I'm thinking Ghana.
Yes, what's not there against it, eh?
Oh, so we get the playoff team, so they're going into Group B between Scotland.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, so
it's going to be either Wales, Ukraine, or Scotland.
Yep.
Foolishness that. No, but normally, remember that England, Wales, and Scotland is along the same proximity, so why would they do that?
England have too much something there. Heritage in that group there. USA, Lincoln, close one.
So say England will get either Wales, Ukraine, or Scotland, right?
Yep, absolutely. All right, so Belgium, Morocco, Croatia. Their final team is Cameroon. I wonder if, hold on. So it's Cameroon.
Right, so,
let me see what they say.
No, man. Belgium already get Morocco from Africa, so they can't get an ex-African team. So they're going to get Canada. Canada will be in Belgium group, I feel.
All right, so that team going Group G with Brazil.
Which one?
So Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Easy soup for Brazil. Easy soup.
Cameroon and Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't do no argument. Neymar should win Golden Boot.
So it's Ghana and Canada. I don't mind if Canada get Group H with Portugal then. I know Canada can deport. Why?
Morocco is from Africa, man, and they're already in Group F.
Yeah, so them draw Ghana, but they're not going to put Ghana over by Group H.
Yeah. So the draw is completed. All right, so I run through it because it's not official as yet, but let's go through.
I don't know.
No, they're not finished with it, but it's basically finished. Done. All right, so Group A, we have Qatar, Netherlands, Senegal, and Ecuador. Group B, we have England, USA, Iran, and either Wales, Ukraine, or Scotland. In Group C, we have Argentina, Mexico, Poland, and Saudi Arabia. In Group D, we have France, Denmark, Tunisia, and either Peru, UAE, or Australia. In Group E, which, let's continue. Group E, we have Spain, Germany, Japan, New Zealand, or Costa Rica. In Group F, we have Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, and Canada. In Group G, we have Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, and Cameroon. And in Group H, we have Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea, and Ghana.
It's coming home. Wait, hold on, man.
Which one look like group of death to you?
Japan, Germany.
Which one look like a group? Which one look like a group of death to me?
Or none.
Honestly, Group A look like the group of death to me, brother. 11.
The groups. Yo.
I am saying Group A look like the group of death to me, honestly.
Group A.
11.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Levon.
Shoot.
Yeah, question, because I was dealing with somebody just a while ago. That Euro draw, is it Wales, Scotland, or Ukraine for the England group?
Or Ukraine, yeah.
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 My God, what an easy group. Kims, you must be, that's why I see you dancing on the screen.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, so there it is. There's the group for the people that don't know. There's the groups on the screen. So as you can see in Group A, there's Qatar, and we also have Ecuador. We have Senegal, and as you can see, the final team in the group, that is the Dutch. Now in Group B, as you can see, there's the man that keep on singing that it's coming home. We have England at the top of that group. Then we have Iran. Then we have USA. Then we have the mix-up between Wales, Ukraine, and Scotland. That's the Europe playoff. Then we have Group C. And this seems like a easy group for Argentina. So we have Argentina, we have Mexico, we have Poland, we have Saudi Arabia. In Group D, we have France. Then we have that's the next mixed thing that they're trying to start out between Peru, UAE, and Australia. Then we have Denmark, and last but not least, we have Tunisia. Hold on. I just gave something incorrect. So in Group C, it was Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. I was looking at Group B. But it's Group C. It's Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. In Group D now, we have France, and I was saying the playoff game between Peru, UAE, and Australia. Then we also have Denmark, and last but not least, we have Tunisia. In Group E, we have Spain. We also have the playoff game between New Zealand and Costa Rica. Then we have Germany. Last but not least, we have Japan. In Group F now, we have Belgium. Then we have Canada. Then we have Morocco. Then we have Croatia. In Group G now, we have Brazil. Seems like a easy picking for them. Then we have Serbia. Then we have the Swiss, that's Switzerland. Last but not least, we have Cameroon. And the final group, we have Portugal. Then we have Ghana. We have Uruguay. And then we have South Korea. So based on all indications, Shakes, you still there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
All right, so in terms of group of death, which one would you say is?
Group of death. Group of death. All right, hold on. Get back to me in a minute. Let me take
Listen, Levon. The reason why I'm saying Group A has to be the group of death. Why? When you talk about group of death, you don't only have to talk about the big teams. Group of death to me means teams that will have a hard time qualifying. There is no two qualifiers that we can look at easily and say, hey, these two will qualify. I think Ecuador has a chance. I think Senegal has a chance. And obviously Netherlands have a chance. When I look in every other group, it's pretty straightforward. Brazil are going to easily qualify. Belgium are going to easily qualify. Germany and Spain, France and Denmark, all of them something. So when I'm looking at group of death, I'm looking, hey, which group? It's going to be like, hey, I can't really pick two winners. The game's going to go down to the wire. You're going to go down to the final game. That's what I'm looking at when I say group of death. So the names probably is not as glamorous as we would like, but I believe in terms of the competitiveness between those four teams, I think that's a group of death. I think every other group is probably training session. When I'm looking at Group H, I am saying, well, you know, they tell me about Portugal coach all the time. So I'm saying, well, if the coach decides to do the bed, then, hey, that can probably be the group of it. Because I think Ghana is a pretty good team. I think Uruguay is now finding their feet. and they can make some noise. So I can look at that as well. I don't think Portugal is an outright winner in that group either. The rest of the groups are pretty straightforward. It's coming home. Coming home. Hey, listen. I'm putting some
So Shakes, have you
training
searched that
session.
out as yet? Because we're going to make our prediction as to who we think is going to get out of each group.
Yep. All right, Kish, you are telling no A is
I
next.
still
Tell
move
us.
forward with my prediction. I'm sorting out something for somebody. Give me 2 minutes.
All right,
All right, so we're happily joined back by Ryan. Ryan, what going? Good now?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, so here's the jar on the screen. Easy passage for your side, brother.
Easy passage for everybody. No group of that.
Ryan, if you were supposed to pick a group of that though, Ryan, because I was telling, I don't know if you heard me saying.
All right, don't say anything, Kims. Kims, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just let him go ahead and pick it and then they explain after.
No, he said there's no group of that. That's what he said.
No, in the sense that when you look at the group, you don't really see a third team who you can say is a challenge, except maybe Group A, due to the fact that the CD team is not really a team.
All right, so you agree with Kims then?
Hey, Ryan, what I was saying is that I know for a group of that we like to look at big names. You know, we like the Germany, the England. But I'm saying in terms of competitiveness, that are the most competitive group I'm looking at to say, hey, it must be that one.
And the reason why that is because Qatar is not really is a seeded team because they are the host. That's it.
Exactly.
Tell me something. I realized that they put a team. I remember which group. That
I think you're talking about England group.
All right, Kems, you know that Group H could be the question as well because Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea, Ghana. There's not really clear cut, you know.
Yeah, man. Remember when he said that as well? Remember when I tell about Portugal coach all the time, you know? When I tell him, I say Portugal coach, defensive, and him not good.
The thing is, I don't rate Ghana. If it was Nigeria, maybe think Nigeria. I think Nigeria is stronger than Ghana.
As Kems this earlier on, right? It's a Group H. All 4 teams in Group H are defensive. All 4 of them.
Facts.
There's no attacking team in that group.
Facts. But Ryan, the thing for Ghana is that Ghana is trying hard to get Hudson-Odoi and Tariq Lamptey. They said they need them for World Cup.
Yeah, it makes sense for Hudson-Odoi go. Probably Lamptey too.
All right, so Shakes is away, so we're just going to go through right now. So we're going to make our picks. And as you will see, guys, Group A, B, C, and D will be on one side of the draw, and from E to H will be on the other side. So, Group A, start with you, Ryan. Which two you have coming through, and who could possibly cause an upset?
Which two I have coming through? Boy, that one is tough.
Producer, make sure you write these down, producer.
Yeah, man, I'm going to write them down too. Producer, have it?
And an upset might be in this group. Netherlands might flop. So if I'm to pick upset, the Netherlands would be an upset. Qatar can easily come through because they've been playing some good football recently. But I'm going to just go the obvious route. Netherlands and Senegal. It might not work out that way.
Group A for Ryan is Netherlands and Senegal. Kems.
All right. So for me, I'm looking at it a little bit different. I think Netherlands is going to flop. I think they will drop out in the group stages. I'm going with Senegal to win the group, and I'm going with Ecuador to finish second. Why? Listen, remember now, Ecuador has had one of the toughest qualifiers. Remember, they have to go up against Argentina, they have to go up against Brazil, they have to go up against all those teams. So I believe that kind of build a particular character in them. When them face Netherlands, I believe they can beat Qatar. I believe that they can draw with Netherlands, and then they can find a way and go through. So I'm picking Senegal and Ecuador to go through out of that group. No Netherlands for me.
In terms of?
Right, we reach the quarterfinals, right? Like for France, so let's play England.
Uh-huh.
Right, the quarterfinals. They have the first when they lost to me, You never play a team from Group A and
So it total around 20.
but from Belgium.
So going to cross cut it.
It would be 2 teams.
So two teams from over this side can end up together in the final then.
Yeah.
2 teams from one side can end up in the final. Alright, so it's not as clear cut as it was saying before because after the quarterfinals, when we reach the semi-final stage, anybody from over Group A to D can draw somebody from E to H.
Yeah.
In the semi. So
Guys, it depends on who jump out.
yeah, so the possibility exists that teams from Group A to D can face each other in the final, and the possibility also exists that teams from Group E to H can face each other in the finals as well. All right, so Ken, you have Senegal and Ecuador said, right?
Yes, sir.
Shakes, you have time now?
Yeah, man, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I'm at work, so, patient call.
Well, I understand.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
You guys were asking about the group of death, Levon. I'm just looking at all the teams. Group of death. I think Kems was saying that there's no real group of death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to agree with him.
Because when he was going to pick one, he said if he was going to pick one, it would be Group A because there's no clear-cut winner.
No, that's rubbish. But I'll leave that alone. But yeah, there's no real group of death there. Why I say this? Because the teams are basically evenly spread out amongst the groups, right? Yeah, that is the important thing. So you have the household names, and then you have some teams that can make a little shout in terms of the knockout stage of the competition. That's it.
All right. So
yeah,
Shakes, so Group A, what's coming through?
For Group A now, because you guys are doing the teams that will get through. So clearly, Netherlands will win the group. I don't know what is wrong with teams. The toss-up is actually between Ecuador and Senegal, simply because Senegal can be very good on the day, or they can just be okay-ish. The same thing can be said about Ecuador, because Ecuador is usually a decent team at the World Cup, especially for the group stages. Qatar are not going to do anything other than provide AC for the tournament and water. Yeah. So they'll just be there, just being Qatar, flag bearers.
Nothing. Only one host ever jump out first round in the history of football.
Yeah, but guess what? It will not happen. Qatar cannot play football.
All right, so let me ask you a question, Shakes. If Netherlands don't go through, what are you going to come here and say? That's football,
that they don't
right?
go through? No,
yeah,
no. If Netherlands don't go through the group, I'll give you a 25 pack.
No, I don't want that. I'm all right. But I just want you. What I want is.
There's no way Netherlands cannot go through that group.
Okay.
There's no way.
Netherlands are going.
Kems, you don't even believe what you said. You don't even believe what you're saying.
All right. I'm willing to bet that Netherlands won't win the group. They won't win the group.
You're breaking up.
No, I said I'm willing to bet that Netherlands won't win the group.
Hold on, I don't know. The connection went out just a while ago.
All right, so Shake, you're hearing us, right?
You're saying? Yeah, man, go ahead.
I am saying I'm willing to bet that Netherlands won't win the group.
So you're changing it again?
No.
Because they won't go through.
No, but Shakes, listen. If Netherlands is a favorite to get out this group, and I am going on a limb to say I don't think Netherlands will qualify, why would I now take a bet that is against me? All the odds are against me. Why would I take a bet?
But just a while ago you said that Netherlands would not make it through the group.
Shakes, are you listening to understand or listen for respond, brother? Because that's what I'm saying is, I don't think Netherlands will.
Isn't that what you just said, sir?
All right. Never mind. Let's move on to the next.
I thought that's what I heard. I thought you said Netherlands will not make it through the group.
All All right. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. All right.
All right. All right. So let me put up back the picture. So
Yeah, so as
Group
I
B,
said, Evan, toss
let's
up, hold
start it
on,
with
toss up
Ryan.
between Ecuador and Senegal. But for me, I'll go with the Africans. I want my African brothers to do well. So I'd say Netherlands
All right,
and,
and
and
before I get
Senegal.
all right, so before I get to Group B, so we have quite a few people in the comment section predicting. So I saw Devin saying Netherlands and Senegal. I also saw it was Adlam saying that Netherlands and Senegal as well. So I think most people has Netherlands and Senegal to make it out of the group. Yeah, there it is.
Once again, Kims will be right and people will be wrong, but that's nothing new.
All right, so
It
Kim,
happens very often.
Adlam saying that Netherlands will top this group early. Kim, I'll take your 25K. Thanks.
All right, Adlam. So let us. All right, Adlam. So we'll bet 25K that Netherlands won't win the group.
All right. And now we're going to look at Group B. So Ryan, I'm going to start with you on this one. So as I put it already, Group B has in your team England, also have USA, Iran, and the winner of Wales, Ukraine, Scotland. Who you have going through?
England will top the group, but the second place team, you see, if Scotland or Wales make it to the World Cup, USA goes cook.
Okay.
So it depends on if Ukraine make it, then I'm going to go with USA. But if Scotland or Wales make it, one of them coming second with England.
But Ryan, I have a question. How do you make a prediction like that? So basically, you're saying that
based on what I saw with
Scotland,
Scotland and Wales at Euros, and
how Ukraine not to beat them then,
and how them go through them qualification. No, I'm just basing Scotland and Wales now based on where they are in world football and how I see them playing Euros and how they play through them qualification. I think they are more battle hardened than USA.
Fair. And Kems, Elton is actually agreeing with you. Elton saying that he expects Senegal and Ecuador to go through Group A.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. Being battle tested in World Cup qualifiers, it says a lot and it proves a lot when the World Cup comes around. And just watch out for Ecuador. A lot of persons going to eat their words as usual, and they're going to say, "Oh, it's just predictions. Oh, I was just predicting. Anybody can write, anybody can wrong. Regular foolishness." They're going to say.
I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised if Ecuador make it.
All right.
And the Dutch don't, to be honest.
Okay. Kems, Group B.
So definitely, the winner of the group easy. I'm not need to mention that. I believe USA will finish second in the group, regardless of which one of those qualifiers. And I think USA will go through on goal difference. I've seen some bright sparks from USA in the qualifiers. Of course, they're in CONCACAF. So
hold on. I think if you World Cup head-to-head or goal difference?
Pretty sure, check that. Is World Cup head-to-head or goal difference?
I think it's head-to-head, you know.
Yeah, I think it's head-to-head.
Check it out.
But either way, I think the United States, obviously, I think they're a better team than I think they're a better team than Iran, and I think they're a better team than all those Gareth Bale and Scotland. I think USA deservedly so. They missed the last World Cup, so I believe that they have a point to prove. And I am currently in the United States, and I will be out there that's my second team. That's my second team in this competition. So obviously England. So I'm picking both my teams to go through. I'm picking England and the USA to go through.
So when they meet, where you go to England and US meet, where you go? Draw your ones?
No, sir. My primary team, England. I have a primary team.
All right, so Ryan, it's actually goal difference.
Goal difference, okay.
Yeah. Big up to everybody that is tuning in. Big up all the viewers. Keep the comment coming and tell us who we expect to go through. Shakes, you're there again?
Yes, I'm here.
Group B.
Yes, Group B. All right, so it's hard to pick Group B. Why? Because one team isn't at the World Cup yet, right? So I can't necessarily give the two teams other than England. USA would be the team that is in the second spot right now simply because they are at the World Cup. However, if Wales actually beat Scotland/Ukraine and get to the World Cup, it would have to be Wales for me.
Right.
Yes. So as it stands right now, it would be USA, but if Wales get to the World Cup, definitely them for second.
Hey, Levon, I don't understand these people. I really can't understand how they analyze football. So if Wales is so good, why are we ifing and butting and if this something or if that?
Because the World Cup is played over 3 games, sir. This is a one game. Anything can happen on the day in terms of the knockout.
If Wales is not,
to get to the World Cup. If you look at Italy, you would have said the same thing about Italy, sir, against North Macedonia.
What you mean?
Oh, sorry. I was saying that you would have said the same thing for North Macedonia versus Italy, right? Saying that if the team is this good, X, Y, and Z, but guess what? One team is at the World Cup, one team is still trying to get to the World Cup. It doesn't necessarily mean that USA is better or Wales is better. However, thank you. I believe that if Wales gets to the World Cup, they would be that second team for me.
No, that's Shakes. You're arguing something that I didn't ask. What I'm saying is that if Wales is this good of a team, then they should dispatch Ukraine and Scotland pretty easily. I'm not talking about the USA one. I'm saying if Wales is that good, already put them in the World Cup. Insert them in that group because they're
you
that
can't
good.
do that, sir.
Yeah.
You can't do that, sir. That's not how it goes. You can't just put somebody there.
Well, that means they're not that good then. That means they're not that good.
So let me ask you this. Costa Rica is playing good football now, based on how they're playing.
I am inserting Costa Rica over New Zealand easy. That's a no-brainer for me. Costa Rica over New Zealand very easy.
How do you do that? And it's a one-off game.
Because I am not going to say, because I know Costa Rica is better, so I am not going to say, oh, if Costa Rica win. No, I expect Costa Rica to win. So I'm going to put Costa Rica there. If Wales is that good, insert Wales in the team.
You'd expect Italy to win too.
Exactly. That's the whole point, Ryan. We all expected Italy to win.
Go and check back the tape. And I say Italy will not go through. And then say, oh, you're biased because Italy beat England.
I was the only person who said Italy would not make the World Cup long before.
No. You had North Macedonia to beat Italy, Kems?
Listen, I said...
And that's not that road, you know.
Me, I'm going to tell you what me said. I said Italy not going to the World Cup. I said, one way, I know they are not going to the World Cup. We can check by the tape. You go check it back, Chief.
I don't need to check it. But you probably said it after me.
Oh, definitely. You weren't even on that show. But listen, let me tell you. A lot of persons in the comment section, they come and they tell me, say, oh, you're just bad mind because Italy beat England in a Euros and stuff. And I'm saying, probably that's what I am. But me now pick Italy to go through to the World Cup. So said, so done.
Kems was in a rock and a hard place because Kems was going to put Italy against Christie. I know that goal, but he ended up choosing Christie at the time. He did say it, man. But Devin, I see you pop up quickly. What do you feel about your team, boss?
Yo, it come like a inevitable for me to on the show because that work on my phone just blow up, right? Two, me youth them sick. School call me say youth them sick. Me never waste another opportunity. Me just tell my wife to go pick them up. And somebody can just stop on this.
You prioritize the World Cup draw over your kids, sir? Wow.
No, my wife, they don't pick them up when they call me already, you know. The principal.
Oh, that's what you must say, sir. That's what you must say.
Yeah, man. Them man, they don't get pick up already and start up, man, but they not feeling say. Unless the principal, I send the link to the principal still. Send it to some other staff member, I send it to the principal. But just to go back to something earlier, Shakes, when Kem say him, that's the Netherlands now go through. It's a different thing for you go bet. Can't go bet that it's a different thing. I'm gonna get the feeling you don't understand what I say. If you go place a bet now, as a better, you can't go bet say man they now go through. You go bet say they now top the standings. I don't know if you understand what I say.
Like
I don't
it's
like him
crazy
not
or
change him.
something.
I don't like him not change my argument like when do other occasion. But he not
He
change the
did though.
argument.
He actually changed his argument.
No, he
No,
And
wasn't
no,
changing the
Shakes, I
argument that
didn't.
time.
LeBron can actually point it out because he did change his
All
argument.
right,
No, if
Shakes.
you say
Where did I
something, you know,
change my
that different
argument?
from bet or something, in a
No,
shakes.
hold on. I'm not talking
Can't dash
about
away
the
your money so
betting.
easy.
I'm not talking about the betting aspect, you know. Kems was very defiant when he said that Netherlands will not go through this group. That's what he said.
I am still defiant. Netherlands
I was
won't
not
go
talking about the betting aspect of it, Devin.
No.
I was the one who said, well, if you are so confident in terms of Netherlands not going through the group, then put on a 25 pack on it. And then he changed the argument and said, okay, all right, they are not going to top the group. No, that is something different.
All right, Shakes, again.
Okay,
Again,
all right.
Shakes, you like try and lead people arguments as
Yeah,
so let me
LeBron,
let me clear the air now. So I am still defiant, and I don't want to be interrupted. I am still defiant that Netherlands won't go through. But I'm not going to take my $25,000 and bet that Netherlands won't go through. I'm not going to do that. However, I am still willing to bet that Netherlands won't top the group. I am willing to bet 25,000 on that. Are you willing to bet that?
And that's fine, Kems, but don't make it seem as though I was telling a lie on you, because I know exactly what I heard.
You were. As you always are. That is all your reason though, but it's okay.
But you just said it just now that you said Netherlands would not go through the group. You're just not taking the bet on it.
So Levon, you have me for this. England and USA. Me not care who want qualify, Wales or whatever. England and USA, I don't care who want qualify. Well, not them make it look like wait for Argentina for qualify for coming out of the group.
Like you have about Wales good.
Yeah.
If Wales good,
Wales and
good,
Scotland here, but like some Argentina may wait for drop in. Or some Germany. It's England. It's Wales and who?
Scotland, Ukraine.
Not going to empty that place on superior.
But listen. I put it to both of you that if Wales or Scotland make it through, they are going to finish ahead of USA.
I think it's possible, Levon, but I don't make it seem as if they're way superior to US.
Well, listen, Devin. This is just like how we beat Portugal coach on a nightly basis, on a daily basis. You see that man named Beralta? Beralta is a clown of a coach as well.
The American then can beat him, you see? Especially Hercules Gomez and them, man.
No
beat
joke.
the man all when he win.
Levon, let me state this quickly. So you see, prior to the World Cup qualifiers, nobody had Canada to top the group. Why? Because everybody expected the household names Mexico and USA. Then everybody realized that, but hold on, Mexico no good. Jamaica should have do better against Mexico. USA no good. Jamaica should have do better against USA. So don't tell me all of a sudden that you expected more of Jamaica, and then you're going to tell me that, USA is sure in to come second at the World Cup? Come on, man.
Who expected more of Jamaica? Who exactly?
Oh, God. Jesus. All right, never mind.
I just want to know, when you're talking, Shakes, when you're talking, you cannot come with generalizations. You always do that. Don't come with generalizations. Let's move on to Group C.
Yeah, man, let's move.
All right, so David, you had Senegal and Netherlands for the first group, right?
Come on.
And you had USA and England for the next group. So Group C now. Group C is where we're at. Let me draw for it quickly. Put about the groups on the screen. There it is. So, all right, for Group C, we have Argentina, Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia. I'm going to start with you now, Devin.
All right, I'll go with Argentina and Poland.
All right.
Go
on.
I'm saying Mexico wasn't playing no great ball from what I see. I've not seen enough of Saudi Arabia, but I've seen a lot of Poland to say, okay, they should get the better of those teams. And definitely Argentina. And Poland. I think that one is straightforward to me.
Okay. Shakes.
Boy, you know that this is a tough one. Don't underestimate Saudi Arabia. Argentina clearly will top the group. Mexico is trash. Poland, we didn't even know that they were going to make it to the World Cup. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Saudi Arabia finishes second. Because I don't rate Mexico, and clearly I don't rate Poland. Poland is just Lewandowski.
Spain or Germany.
Okay. There's a Spain or Belgium is going to play against
Spain or Germany. Okay, Belgium.
Whoever finish second in that group.
Yeah. Hear that, guys?
All right, so we'll finish second in Germany group with Spain is going to face the winner of Belgium group, which what I like will be Belgium in the quarterfinals.
In the second round.
You said the who Levon?
All right, so the winner of Belgium group.
Yes.
And that is group E. No, group F. I mean.
Group F.
Yeah, it's going to play the second place team in Group E, which will be either Spain or Germany in the second round, not quarterfinals. So you'll get a big matchup in the second round.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in terms of with the half when they split in terms of four and four. Yeah, you're going to end up with some big games.
All right. So
early.
Again.
So
Group C, all right? Because I don't know what kind of drugs that man over there taking, But Saudi Arabia have absolutely no chance. Zero chance to qualify for this group. Zero. Like listen, but no, if I don't think say a domino or back up and catch, is no chance. Listen. And again, Poland in competitions, I am not putting my money on Poland in no Euro, no World Cup. Lewandowski going get his one goal and then go sit down after that. Probably a little header or a penalty and then go sit down after that. It is easy. Argentina will have a training session. Lionel Messi will go through with 9 points, flying colors. But listen, I am looking at Mexico and I'm saying, Mexico look like the team that will probably get through on 4 points. So I'm picking Mexico to go through. Argentina and Mexico.
Ryan.
You know that Mexico tend to always give South American team, especially Argentina, one time. And regardless of how weak they are or strong they are, Mexico always find a way to go through the group. Poland, I'm not betting no money on Poland just like him. So Saudi Arabia, we not even see them. We not even know them. So for me, Argentina, then Mexico.
This man come to him about Saudi Arabia. Imagine my Ecuador pick and him say it's rubbish, but he want to come here and make a Saudi Arabia pick. Tell me if this man is insane, brother. I
didn't say anything about Ecuador, sir.
Yes, you said it's rubbish.
The only thing. No. The only thing I said about Group A, sir, was that the fact that you did not have Netherlands to go through. That was rubbish. That's what I said.
But you have Saudi Arabia to go through, and you're just going out on a limb. It's not rubbish, but you're just go out on a limb.
Sir, I said second place.
You have them to go through to our next round. This is Saudi Arabia we're talking about. Yeah. Like Saudi Arabia, brother. Like, that could be serious.
Like Levon, I would pay extra.
All right, so that's
shits and Demo to be on a podcast.
Could you put your phone on silent to save phone is vibrating? Put it on silent, please. Adlan is saying that he has Argentina and Poland going through. And I saw Jason make a comment that the two Ballon d'Or winners will finish first and second. They say Messi and Lewandowski to make it through the group. And I saw all the guys through the comment section, especially Paul saying that you love the discourse between Sheikh and Kim. These are guys that makes the show entertaining. But we're going to go towards Group B now. And as you know, in Group B, we have France, Denmark, Tunisia, either Peru, UAE, Australia. I'm going to start with you this time around, Shakes.
Easy. France and Denmark.
All right, say no more. Ryan. Ryan seems to be not hearing. Kims.
Boy, unfortunately, I have to agree with this, brother. Unfortunately, but yeah, France to win the group and Denmark to finish second.
All right, and you know that since 2010? 2006. Since 2006, you know that every defending champion has got knocked out in the group stages. So you guys are saying that France will be the first team to do it?
Seeing that trend.
Since 2008.
Right,
2000
2010.
Huh?
And you know why they would go through? Why they would go through the one? The teams, you see the teams that are not at the World Cup yet, not really gonna trouble France. And Tunisia is probably the weakest team coming over from Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pepper Paul, yeah man, we'll have an EPL show tonight, man. Devin, you're too big.
Mr. Producer, when you come with your stats, them, you know, man. Like somebody says, stats have been a perspective, you know. Since 2010, you're going to like a 10 World Cup since 2010. 2010.
So it's basically hold on, man.
Will that trend change?
How many World Cups since 2010? Even though that's an obvious question, Mr. Producer. How many World Cups since 2010?
All right. So Italy got knocked out in the group stages 2010. Spain 2014 and Germany in 2018.
And remember France 02. So it's 4 out of 5 World Cup.
4 over the last 5 World Cup, Devin. So you realize that.
Nobody come add that to it. You said the last 3. We are consecutive.
But we can also add that to it.
You can add that to it. But you now go up, sir. France and Denmark.
All right,
anyway, France and Denmark for Mr.
All right. So we'll now move on to Group E. And that group as in Germany and Spain. I'm pretty sure if it's something.
No. I never said, I'm just going to say to Devin said the last World Cup that Germany would go through the group as well.
Okay. You said that the last World Cup Germany would have went through the group.
And they dropped out.
Last World Cup.
Yeah, pretty sure they don't have a good track record, so
okay, sir. All right.
All right. No, Group E. I think everybody probably agree that it will be Germany and Spain, the top 2.
Spain first, Costa Rica second.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Germany second.
I don't run jokes.
That means right.
Right, they say that it will be Belgium against Germany.
Yeah, right. They say that it will be Belgium against Germany in round 2.
Kems.
Germany to win the group, Spain second.
Devin.
Yeah, I go that way too because Germany to win Spain. I've $100 on Germany to win everything. From a long time I buy that ticket. From long time. So anywhere we see Germany, you know, even though Brazil have a team, anywhere we see Germany, boy, I want them to do well. I want them top the group and avoid Belgium, but even if we come second, we from a betting perspective, because I bring in Brazil, I don't think Belgium would like to see Germany. Germany is still gonna win.
All right, Shakes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Spain and Germany.
For that group, Spain and Germany, no particular order.
Okay.
Fair enough.
As a freshman in comment section.
Hold on, don't leave it.
I'm picking Spain because of the fact that the last time them book, I think Spain they give them 6. What's up?
Yeah, correct.
I say Spain and Germany, no particular order, because it can just be like a shootout in terms of, okay, say Spain and Germany draw, it's just going to be goal difference for the other teams. As Kim would say, it's going to be a training session against the other teams.
All right. As a fresh guy in comment section saying that he expect Germany and Spain easy. There it is. That's the Owen Green saying that
Apple Pay, right?
Easy, but
Apple Pay, same number. All right.
Yes, Owen Green saying that England group easy, but them still not reach semi-final. Lal, producer, put that in a pipe and smoke it.
England never reach final for Europe.
Man, Owen Green is one of those organists there. It's a United winning when green pops up on show and they're not winning, when green is nowhere to be seen. But yes, Adlam saying that Germany and Spain easy, when green saying the same thing. Mr. Fresh God saying that Group F sticky, and that's where we're going to go now. So Group F. So let me just add it back to the screen quickly. So Group F now, we have Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, Canada. Let's start with Ryan this time. Which two we have going through?
All right. Certainly not Morocco. Don't rate Morocco. Belgium, as shaky as they are these days, I have them to top the group. Second place now is between Canada and Croatia. And the only reason I'm going to give Croatia second is because they have played Canada is new to tournament World Cup. I think Croatia is not that special right now, even though they're bringing in some good young players. But I'm going to go with Croatia just over Canada.
Okay. Devin.
Yeah. Croatia and Belgium. Belgium to top the group.
Shakes.
Yeah. I actually had Belgium with Croatia on this paper here, but I'm changing it to Canada. And it is actually the opposite of what Ryan just said. That Canadian team can actually go into the World Cup fearless. Anything that they do at the World Cup is an achievement. Why? Because they haven't been to the World Cup in ages, right? 36 years, I think. Not only that, the point that Ryan just made, the Croatian team is a thing of the past, right? They're not playing no brilliant football. So if you play well on the day, those young Canadians can actually get a positive result against them. You get a positive result against them and also against Morocco. Yeah, you're possibly into the second round. So I'm going to go with Canada and Belgium.
Okay. Kems.
Boy, after my box him up about him, Saudi Arabia pick everything what they in my head. Very lucky. All right, but I'm Belgium 2 in the group, right? Belgium 2 in the group. And listen, I already picked USA, I already picked Mexico. This is going to be a CONCACAF special. So I'm picking I'm picking Canada. I'm picking Canada to go to.
Okay. Some guys in the comment section, Adlam saying Belgium and Canada. Owen saying Belgium and Croatia. And I saw a comment from Fresh God that he's saying that Canada are my second team, but I don't see them making it out. Hope it surprise me and beat Belgium and Croatia. Okay. Next group we're going to look at is Group G. So I'm going to start with Shakes this time around. So Brazil and who?
Brazil and Switzerland.
Okay. Devin, the next Brazilian fan. Devin.
Yo, come back to me there.
All
right. Kems.
Yo, I am picking Brazil and boy. Tell you, I'm drape him up Levon and the dog just in my head. I'm going with Brazil and Switzerland as well.
All right, Ryan.
Tell me something. Wasn't this group the same 2018 group, the three, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland?
Yes, Serbia and Switzerland. Yeah.
And Serbia was expected to go through and Serbia dash it against Switzerland or something like that?
Yeah.
Something like that. So, I go with the same thing. Brazil, Switzerland. I'm not trust Serbia.
All right, Devin, a circle back?
Yeah, I'm going with Brazil, of course. Training session for Brazil with them team here. Brazil, and I'm going to go with Cameroon, one of the African team. I know they're not playing well.
Come on.
But I'm going with the African team.
You can't just pick Africa for just mistake, guys.
Remember, so Devin love the black man. Devin saying love to the black man them at the World Cup. So I expect, eh? Yes, Fresh God saying that
You know, can pick
Brazil top in the
Brazil full
group.
of black man. Brazil full of black man. France full of black man.
Fresh God said that Brazil top the group, and he's agreeing with Devin that Cameroon to come second. Serbia inconsistent, and so is Switzerland. Adlan saying that Brazil and Swiss. Owen saying that Brazil and Serbia.
Levon,
A lot of just farm in the comment section with Brazilian flags. Go ahead, Kim.
Levon, how can someone say that Switzerland and Serbia is inconsistent, but they go ahead and they pick that other team? Whatever, Cameroon. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand the logic behind it. Can the person in the comment section explain that? Like, what's the logic behind it? Yeah, you tell me, say Serbia and Switzerland inconsistent. Are you saying Cameroon is consistent? But just try to get the rationale. Or are you going with a Devin and just you want to pick some bunch of black man, so you just go pick Cameroon? If that's the case, then all right. But we can't say a team inconsistent and we'll pick another team who even worse than them other two teams.
All right. So the final group, which is Group H, and I'm going to start with the voice. So voice, which do we have going through?
I know me and Shakes won't agree on this one. Listen. I don't know if you remember the last time Uruguay and Ghana in a group and what happened. Right? But I am choosing. Hey, Uruguay had a tough qualifiers, boy. I'm choosing Uruguay to win the group. And I have to go. I'm going to.
Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
Who's turn to pick?
I have to go with Ghana. So Uruguay to win the group.
Hold on. Let me remove the picture from the screen so we can see it.
Yeah, man. Let's see his face.
Listen, I'm picking Uruguay to win the group and Ghana to come second. Listen. Again, Portugal don't convince me. All qualifiers, they didn't convince me. And then obviously they go up in the little playoff against little baby North Macedonia. Come on now, that doesn't tell me a lot. Listen, the 37-year-old is not firing on all cylinders. Obviously he's the captain of the team. But I don't know if it was Ryan who made the comment, but I think somebody made it on Facebook that said, hey, after a while, we have to put Cristiano on the bench because he's hurting the team. I don't know if it was Ryan who made it or somebody else in a group that made it. But listen, I think Uruguay is hungry. Portugal don't convince me. They have the names on paper, but they don't have the game. So I'm going with Ghana for the upset, and I'm going Portugal. Listen, all of us are out here picking favorites, and statistics have shown the favorites don't always make it out. One person is going to be crying home, and I think it will be Portugal. So Portugal will go home, and Cristiano will go off into the sunset. His legacy won't take a hit, whether I'm drop out, yes or no, but I think Cristiano will go home.
Owen Green is saying that you hate CR7, that's so crazy.
Listen, I don't hate CR7, you know. When CR7 went to Juventus, I said that man will never win a Champions League with Juventus. And everybody beat me. You know what I'm saying? The regular things that them always say. But again, football is going to be played in November. We will all be here to witness it. And I hope we can say the same thing when November comes.
All right. Ryan, which do we have going through?
This group might be a tough group, you know. There might be upset in this group. But I'm going to go Portugal and what are the other teams again? Uruguay,
Ghana, and
what are the teams?
Ghana, South Korea.
South Korea. If anybody go and come second as an upset, it might be South Korea. But I'm gonna go Portugal and Uruguay.
All right. Shake.
Yep. I'm still laughing after Kim's right now, right? But it's really from the comment section why I'm laughing after him, right? Because his bias is so evident. As he said, the upset. But you know what's very funny?
The net format is giving some problem. I got my fix, right?
The what?
Yeah, good man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So I was saying, it's funny that he doesn't rate Poland, and the other team that is in that group with Argentina, right? So why couldn't the upset be from Saudi Arabia? But anyway, it's
Brother,
clear.
you come back with this?
I trouble your chems. My God, man. It's
Okay.
Portugal and Uruguay. Portugal and Uruguay to go through. I'm not necessarily convinced by Uruguay because even when you check their record in CONMEBOL, I think they had like 8 wins and 6 losses. So yeah, apart from Brazil and Argentina that really convincingly made it through.
Watch out, Shakes. Remember, so we always talk about contextualize things, you know. Remember that Qatar was coaching them for a majority of the campaign. It wasn't until the young coach came in. You hear stress on it, the young coach. Since then, they haven't lost a game. They have won. I believe they have won.
I know they have a good record in terms of the last, because in their last 5 they won 4. So they actually had more losses during that first part of the campaign, even though they played 18 games in total. But yeah, I still have Portugal and Uruguay to go through. Ghana, they're lucky to even be at the World Cup, right? Yeah. Which nation is it that they want to try to replay their game? Algeria trying to replay their game, and
Senegal, Egypt.
And Senegal, yes. But trying to remember which one of the African teams did Algeria play?
They played against
Cameroon.
It was Cameroon, right? Cameroon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to remember that.
Algeria was minutes away. Algeria was minutes away from the World Cup, and then Cameroon at
exactly the 124th minute. But yeah, I'm not necessarily convinced by most of the African teams. Senegal for me is really the only team that I have to do something at the World Cup as an African nation. So for that group, yeah, definitely Portugal and Uruguay.
All right, Devin, quickly, your 2 pick.
Portugal and Uruguay.
All right, say no more. And for me, it's just a tough matchup when you look at all of these things. There's a possibility that my side will face Belgium in second round, and I don't fear any of these teams. Still sticking by my team, even though I don't give us any chance at all, because Brazil is the overwhelming favorite, especially after this draw. They are the overwhelming favorite, man. And if I don't see England make it to at least semis, I'm going to beat all the English fans from now till tomorrow. So I said I don't business about that, boss, man. We're going to beat you guys from now till tomorrow with that easy group. Don't give me any excuse, man. But any final words from any of you guys on the draw itself?
It's coming home. Tell the
so in order for Kims to win the World Cup, he'll have to beat either France or Argentina, one of them teams. Denmark on that side of the draw. For the other side of the draw, for the long-suffering Brazilian fans, yeah, even though 2002, some people might say that's not necessarily a long time in terms of World Cup winning years, but that's a very long time. No, that's what I'm saying. Some people might, but for me, it's a long time because thank you, right? That's literally almost a generation that would have grown up not seeing Brazil lift anything at all. So for me, that's too long. So, but you're going to have some interesting matchups in terms of that side of the draw. Read the possibility of Germany / Spain / Brazil / Portugal / Belgium. Clearly, one of the teams going to get knocked out from before, whether Spain, Germany, or Belgium, based on how the draw will go. Once one of them top the group and the other one comes second. So yes, depending on how it goes, Brazil should be able to make it to the semi-final at least.
All right, let us see. Devin, any final word, or you don't have anything much else to say?
It's just simple. It's just that earlier I was just in the comment section. I don't see it. It's just there's no clear group where it's called a group of death. You know what I mean? Like everybody was saying, we were trying to come up with a group that may be possible a group of death, but there's no clear group for any group of death, which is kind of different from all the other draws previously. There's no definite group against, oh, that's definitely a group of death. It's like we now have to be looking and analyzing to say, okay, group A are probably group H are, you know? There's no group of death. But and as usual, the Brazilian fans out there, this will be the year that will lift it. You know? But Neymar has to deliver. He has to deliver. So
all right, so Devin, what I'll say to you as a Brazilian, in order for you to win the World Cup, you have to go through either Spain, Germany, or Belgium. You have to go through those teams.
Then as I go and like I saw look either team this we have to beat a big team. So just like when I say with England, it is expected for England have to beat one of the big team them to win it.
Shakes, why office have so much different flags? What the hell is that?
Don't worry yourself.
Shakes that full wagon, bro.
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
Right.
So my brother and my sister, they are German fans. So that's why I have this German flag.
All right,
Clearly,
I have to go. Bless up on yourself.
Clearly, I'm a CR7 fan, so that's why I have the Portuguese flag. I am obviously a Brazilian, and I honestly don't know where this Spanish flag came from. I just saw it at my office one day.
Big up yourself, bro, and big up to everybody for tuning in. Thanks for the support. Keep on liking, sharing, and subscribing. It was a good World Cup draw. Otherwise, that I don't like that my team is in a group with Spain. They could have found some other solution to that.
And that you potentially face Belgium.
I'm going to knock Belgium out, so I don't business about that. But
Exactly.
Big up to everybody, and ensure that you keep on following us. And Pepe Paul, I know that you're looking forward to a show later. So yes, there will be an EPL show later on. So guys, 8 p.m. Jamaica time, we'll have the EPL show. Until then, later, big up on yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a productive Friday. Peace out.